So
Thankfully, there are all those shortcuts. Otherwise, this would be a nightmare.
yeah, like again, they did it again. They did at least seem to acknowledge, at the very least, that this dungeon was annoying because they try to do small things to try and make it a bit better on you. So. Go. So now we can claim the final prize of this mountain, at least for now.
The freaking tablet that will teach you how to use the fireball with Dragon Fang.
You can now summon Flora. To summon Flora, 2 Jupiter and 1 Venus Gene are needed on standby. So next fight, I will show that off.
Yeah, it just almost seems like the dungeon is randomly generating itself at a certain point.
Yeah, all of the rock dungeons take forever. They really do. I think that is it. I think we can use retreat, actually. Hold on. Actually, no, we don't want to use retreat, because if we do, it'll take us to the top of the mountain. So we have to go through here to there.
So, do we still have anything else to pick up? Or...
No. Now we just have to head to the exit, which thankfully I opened up a little while ago.
Oh, so we have to backtrack to the exit and not to where we came to.
Yeah.
Where we came from. Never mind.
Yeah. Alright, so I think this is the way. Let's see. N. Where's N? There's N.
This game could really use some kind of a map.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, we have all that. And a bag of chips.
Yeah, I made sure to get all the items.
That's what this guide is for. That's the one thing it's good for, slightly.
Yeah.
Even though it often confuses east with west.
Yeah. Which sucks when it comes to the map gene. Okay, so let's have you show off the new summon here, Nico.
Wee. This is basically Petal Dance.
Yes.
Thankfully, you do not become confused after 3 turns.
No. Thankfully. Ow. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm heading the right way here. Because then that goes there, you go up here. Yeah, okay. We basically have to head to the bottom of this innards here. can't wait till you see my favorite summon in this game, Nico.
Is it an Ice Shaker?
No.
I'm not interested.
Damn. Okay. See how it is. Jeez. Can you believe this shit, Neil? Some bullshit.
Bullshit. Is it
Why
like
did I do that?
Bloodhound?
I'm an idiot. Wow. Okay.
You've made a circle.
Gotta go across this shit again.
You know, with how many abilities you have that have picking things up, you'd figure that at a certain point you'd figure out how to fly.
Just by picking yourself up.
Yes. Pick yourself up.
You know, it's funny you say that, considering something that happens later in this game.
Just like you get one more picking up related ability, and then you have like enough hands to fly just by flapping all your psychic hands.
As wings. Or you create
Yes.
like a frickin' stairway with like a bajillion hands as your steps. So we're
Just
making our way there.
Have your psychic hands behave like a fucking helicopter.
Yes. Let's get our free full heal. Alright, and now that we're here, we can use this shortcut I opened earlier. And like I said, we're not entirely done with Ayers Rock, because we gotta come back here once we have the final party member. But for now, we're good to go, and we can leave this godforsaken place.
I mean, at the very least we know that everything stays done.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be as much of a pain.
Yeah. So yeah, Nico, what do you think of this place now that we're done with it?
It took an hour and a half.
Yes, it did.
That's what I think about it. It took an hour and a half, and
It took an hour and a half.
granted you can save anywhere, but
But you're gonna be
Dude.
lost if you save in the middle of this and then come back.
it is true.
Especially if you don't have a guide on hand.
It's like even if you just stick to saving once, like once you get through an area, and you're at the beginning of the next area, which is generally how I save in RPGs that are very, very long, and I come back to them every once in a while to play them like for 5 hours straight. It's like I'm at the point where I'm gonna get into a cutscene or some shit, you know, that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna save, so I'm brought back to speed. So yeah, even if you did it here, at the point where like you enter a room and you just go forward, still each part takes like half an hour.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Ayers Rock changes a man. Yeah, Ayers Rock will make or break you when it comes to this game, essentially.
Oh god, which other Like excluding the super dungeons from long-running JRPG series, because those are a horrible creation of its own.
Right.
Like, which other one do you particularly remember as being very annoying?
For dungeons? Hmm.
Yeah, like it's something that you actually have to complete for a story.
Ah, fuck.
Because
man,
like optional shit that would be like, it tells of anything the Nebulum dungeons,
the fucking bonus dungeon in Dawn.
the fucking bonus dungeon in Dawn, the fucking bonus dungeon in Abyss, the fucking Nibelheim or whatever in Symphonia.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's not very fun and very hard and will make you waste at least 10 hours of your life.
Right.
Also, no save points, because fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
And let's make sure to put it at such a point in the game that no reward could ever possibly have any sort of value.
It gives you the strongest weapon in the game.
Why? I need to have completed the game once in order to get here. And the only boss left after beating the boss that gives me the best weapon is the final boss who dies from 2 hits at this point.
Yep.
So now reveal. Fanny, you look really stupid now.
Yeah. It's not really a spoiler on the topic of that. Your reward in this game for beating the super bonus boss, which requires 100% completion, is the strongest summon in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, you can kill the final boss in a couple turns anyway, so it's like, why bother? Like, just...
Yeah, it's just like for the cool factor. It's I know that Shadow Hearts from the New World has like a really long super dungeon, which I've actually been looking forward to do, but again, it falls under the category of you have to have completed the game once, which I really don't get because mechanics-wise, there is no real reason to prevent you from doing that.
Right.
Because like, the requirement for it is to have taken pictures of 151 enemies, and that actually this includes the final boss. So there is no real reason to prevent you from doing it, you know?
I like how the game calls you on your bullshit here. What if you say no?
Nah. I'm not gonna reveal my secrets to you.
Call me. That is very close to my dog's name.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you also can use Whirlwind. You must also know Whirlwind, right? No.
No, it's not actually me. No. Now, because we were untruthful, the game cannot continue.
Right. Totally. Hey, which trials in your RPG?
We.
Fucking wrecked. I lost my human form. Damn, that sucks. Wait a minute, does that mean Nico isn't human? Nico?
Well, it's not like I've been trying to hide it or anything. Baka.
Well, you have always said you're from the Netherworld.
Mm-hmm.
Ryo and the party stayed the night at the inn.
We were charged absurdly.
Totally. And now it's daytime.
Oh, this is one time we weren't actually charged absurdly.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna assign reveal to a thing. But before we go forward, let's do some shopping.
We're gonna have to use reveal a lot in this location, I imagine.
Yeah. Alright, so there's no new real weapons for us to get. How about Amor? We can now get the safety boots. These raise our defense and lower our speed. We're not gonna equip them.
But we're gonna get it for somebody whose speed isn't important.
Exactly.
Ryan.
Like Ryan, yes. That said, who should we have hold on to them? We'll make, Sheena do it. Actually, Sheena's inventory's kind of cluttered.
Everybody's inventory always kind of cluttered.
Yeah. We're gonna do some sorting here.
That said, they do give you quite a boost in defense. I wasn't expecting that much from boots.
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, so we'll hold on. Okay. Yeah. And there's also one other thing we can get too. Real quick.
What is hilarious is this? They didn't even recover your HP.
No, they didn't. But I only lost like 10 HP anyway, so it's whatever.
No wonder they didn't charge for their service. They didn't do anything.
Nope. Now we have the Hypno Sword. Unleashes Moon Air. It sucks on us, but it's good for Sheena.
What does it do?
Unleashes Moon Air.
What does Moon Air do?
You will see whenever I get into another battle.
Does it suffocate people? Because there is no
sadly not.
air on the moon.
Sadly not. This game actually does have some lore about the moon of this planet that we're on. You'll learn what that is soon enough. Let me tell you.
Gina now gets power of how would you say it? Oh, she can unleash the vacuum of space on around the enemies,
Fucking brutal.
making their
them
lungs
pop.
collapse. It's almost as good as drowning.
Fucking wrecked.
I mean, it's good to insult Kraden, you know.
Right?
Why is he still with us?
Because he's forced to be. Or rather, we're forced to be around him.
Why can't he be like Norish from Tales of Symphonia, where everybody forgets that he's even a character?
Right?
Like, they had to make a skit on the second disc to remind you that he exists, and then never again on the third disc.
Right.
Kraden, why are you talking so much? Why can't you let me say no?
Right. Yep. See, told you, plot reason. There.
Hmm.
Do you think the wind has something to do with it? Nah.
No.
Wow!
Off.
Fucking, you just insult Ryo right to his face. Damn, son.
No, no. I couldn't have expected you to understand it, Baka.
Right. It's a genie! Suppose you'll be continuing your journey now? Nah.
Nah, we'll just stay here. It's a nice place.
Right. We now have Ether. And yet we still only have one Mars genie. Poor Sheena.
Can he recover MP?
I think that's what it does.
Hmm.
Like, we'll find out in just a sec here. Yep. Covers
I mean, that
PP.
would be that would be very, you know, appropriate.
Yeah.
That means we're never actually going to use him because we wouldn't want to use him up.
Alright. So is there anything
The
else to
battle
get in this
isn't-
town?
The battle is never dire enough for you to actually use those one-of-the-kind items.
Of course. Okay. Let's go into his house.
I only have 85 of those Evers. I'm never gonna find any more.
Right.
What if I need them for anything else after this final boss fight?
You know, I feel sorry for this guy if this is where he lives. Like, damn,
Maybe
man.
there is a lot more to reveal here. Like he has a DVD collection with all of his 80s anime.
It's behind the rock pillar, that's why we can't see it, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Actually, I wonder.
No. It would have been hilarious though if like you use reveal and the room suddenly becomes like a lot more interesting.
Right. That would be a fun Easter egg. But yeah, this is here where you also learn that each element has an animal associated with it. With wind, it's wolves. With fire, it's dragons. And we won't learn what Venus and Mars are until the third game, unfortunately. Or, not Venus and Mars, Venus and Mercury.
Hmm. So it was always kind of obvious that the games were planned as a trilogy? Oh no, they weren't planned as a trilogy.
No,
'Cause
but,
Because the first one was actually split into.
yeah. But the third one does a lot to help expand on things set up by the first two games.
Hmm.
It's rather nice.
It kind of reminds me of how Suikoden had the whole deal with the like all of the like they given a number of true runes. I didn't exactly remember what it was, but they would reveal several, like at least a few each game,
Hmm.
and they never actually revealed all of them.
Wow.
Because, you know, things in Konami.
Yeah. Alright.
I mean, they have actually made more games, but they were but they weren't considered canon to those ones that we got in the West. So yeah, there's that.
So now we have to head to that one village that we passed up before. And we'll show off what either looks like.
use ether, and it's just like a it's just like a bottle that says "Do not use under any circumstances."
Ever. That's me with elixirs and like any other sort of RPG, man. Never use them ever.
I actually used those in Pokemon, but only during the Elite Four.
Right.
Oh, so it just restores every turn to somebody?
Yeah.
Or how does it work?
It's a one-off heal.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll unset Blitz here so we can show off the third Wind Summon.
They did like those rare items in From the New World, because what they basically did there was eventually you could buy any kind of them except for the one that was like super useful, like recover everything at once. And you could still farm those if you really want it.
Nice.
Like there wasn't a single one that was there was one kind which was limited, but you could still technically get an infinite supply if you really cared to. Yeah, they've always been kind of nice with that, like to avoid the issue of being too afraid to use anything that seems remotely useful.
You know of a knight called Stan? I do not.
Nah, I don't know about him. Well, it's too
Enemies are
bad.
gathering now to
We're
destroy him and erase their shame. Okay, good fucking luck with that, dude. In the meantime, we got Lucky Pepper.
We found out how he cheated in the last year's Colosseum event, and we've been trying to get back at him.
Right. Sir. Your husband is very insane.
That's a good one. Ether is a unique Dijin in that he actually dies when you use him once.
So you can never use him.
Yes.
Then the house all the way to the left. We got a nut. You're free to giggle, Tom.
Or another way that was like things like these could be done pretty well was remember how Harry Potter 3 did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the cards, and you could actually get technically an infinite amount of cards, and at least one of them would always stick with you. The one that was in the middle of a combination.
Yeah.
Which was a heck of a lot better than... Can you actually read minds of chickens?
Yes, you can. I was letting you finish, though. So...
Yes, GBA Harry Potter JRPG.
Which ripped off of Golden Sun.
Exactly, and it was so good. It had such terrible writing.
So this chicken's thoughts are actually a hint about something you can do.
Ah.
So it mentioned digging.
Scoop.
So
Scoop.
you notice, the two animals are walking in a very straight path. And there you go.
Yeah, we've actually recorded a playthrough of that one, like a year ago or so.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. Especially since I've never actually paid attention to the dialogues before, and I never realized how insane the writing was. Oh, and especially that moment when Ron got captured by a werewolf.
We found Spark. This one is our first revival genie.
Nice. Also can only be used once, dies for your sins.
Totally.
I can't wait until we get around the second Harry Potter JRPG, because that one's like the best of two worlds when it comes to the stuff from the first and third one. Sort of. Like, it actually has good writing and it's not designed to murder you at every step.
But the downside is that it's a bit too faithful to the book.
It's too faithful to, like, to the point that some parts of it are not actually very fun.
Alright, so with that, I think that's all we had to do in this village. Let me just check real quick. Yeah. But let's do some shopping. I don't think they have any new stuff, really. Oh no, they do. They have the Blessed Ankh. That will come in handy. Here you go, Nico. So I have 2 more unleashes to show off, as well as a new genie.
There were actually several of the Harry Potter GBA games. But like the first 2, like the best one is the third one, because all of the other ones are mostly like awkward action games. The first 2 are very pretty looking for Game Boy standards, but the third one is where it's really at. That's like both the best one gameplay wise, as well as the most insane one writing wise. It's like they outsourced the writing to China, and then had it translated to Czech and then back to English. And I know that's not the case, because even though it's a JRPG, it was made in fucking Britain.
Yeah. Let's see where this path takes us.
Yes, that is correct. They actually made all of the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance Harry Potters.
There you go. That's what Spark looks like.
That was the... well, it does make sense, because they worked for EA as well.
That was Moon Air, so now we just need Nico's. Whenever it wants to.
didn't suffocate.
Nope.
He resisted the vacuum of space.
Damn it, he's still alive.
Oh, Full Metal Panic. Back to the detention box with you.
So now we can show off Kieran again. Go. And so yeah, now we don't have to go through the Yampi Desert to get to places again. We can just walk around it because the bridge is now fixed.
This summon. This is incredible. Just like no animation, just bum bum bum.
Yep.
And then obliterate.
By the way,
When
Mooner
will
has a chance of
somebody
putting people to sleep.
fucking fix this bridge? I mean, too bad we don't have any sort of regular JRPG inventory system that doesn't have any realistic limitations, because we could probably carry enough sticks with us after all of these battles that we fought.
Right. Alright, so
Have
we're
you
back
ever
in
had that
Mandra.
where? Have you ever had that when you were like 50 hours into a game where you just have utterly random drops from
Yes.
everything, and you look at at your inventory and you wonder, why do I actually pick up this shit? Or like, why is it there? What's the use for this? Why do I have so much of it? I
Do
had
you
that
know about
with
the Kibombo? No, that name sounds kind of dumb,
Kibombo.
actually.
Kimbambo. It sounds explosive, I like it.
Only a single black orb was stolen. Oh.
Which means there's still one for us. We're the good guys.
Indeed. So, yeah, even though we technically absolved Tom of his crime, he might still be in jail.
Because he
Heck,
did
let's go
something
check on
else. He was imprisoned for impaling somebody on an icicle.
Nope, they let him go, and he went on his way.
But no, I do love that, where it's just like Lord of the Rings Third Age. That was like the first turn-based RPG I've ever played on a console, and it very much had that, where I looked at the inventory. I could barely understand English back then, but I was like, wait, what? Cyclops pit mud? Why do I need this? Why would I ever consider using this? Why do I have so many? Or like in Dawn of the New World, it's just like rotten fungus meat. It's disgusting, and like it also gives you like an extra description of just how disgusting it is, and you're just like, why did they pick it up?
Neat.
I mean, I do know why, because there is a synthesis system in that game, but still.
So we're
Literal
gonna chase
horse.
after Tom now.
Yes, that
Dragon
does
Quest
that
9 and
does sound.
finding literal horseshit inventory. Yeah. Dragon Quest 9 was a great game, by the way.
Hmm.
Although the ending was really stupid, but so
Yeah, that happens to the best of games.
Like,
Um,
alright, so we gotta head west to the Gondwan Cliffs. I'm not sure which way we go from over here because this guide does not have a world map. So I'm just gonna hope for the best here.
just take the opposite direction from what they tell you.
Hey,
But yeah, me and my friend also have something similar going on with Divinity Original Sin 2, although there it's more just like it's less about what we get in our inventory, it's more about the things that we say out of context about the things that we have. I caused bleeding in the eggs. Or you can sell that leg, it's rotten. I can't eat it. There were a lot more. I've actually written down a few. It's just also we've been enjoying the Polish retranslation.
Aw, thank you, doggy.
The problem is not to get the world map. It's rather that the guide doesn't say exactly where you're supposed to be going. But do you have some kind of a world map, like on a select or whatever?
Nope.
Hmm.
Oh, fucking pterodactyls.
I mean, we already had velociraptors.
And a werewolf. I thought werewolves were supposed to be good guys.
Well, people were supposed to be good guys, and we still killed them.
Yeah, but people suck. There's a difference.
I mean, he's
Ow.
a teenager, obviously. I mean, look at those tight jeans.
True.
Huh.
3 unleashes in a row. Good shit.
Apparently, there are some additional controls to the world map with the triggers.
You're a trigger. Let's see.
I mean, that still doesn't help moving
Did you-
around the.
Just ignore me. I see how it is.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You have the freaking you have your spells set up to those.
Punch ant.
So I guess we'll just have to try it out next time when we are on a world map.
Ash. All that did was lead me back.
Yeah, and also you only ever use the triggers to use your powers, and you wouldn't think of using the powers on the world map because there is nothing to use it on.
Exactly.
But it does sound like a very useful thing. And also, when you're actually playing this on the GBA, you would forget that you even have the triggers most of the times in most games.
Yeah.
That mushroom looks extremely suspicious.
Doesn't it? Oh, I can't progress here yet. Okay.
Maybe reveal?
No, I know what I have to do. Reveal's not gonna work here.
Oh, you have to push it downward so you
Yeah.
have an additional step.
Yep. Holy crap, giant gorilla. They always aim for you, Nico.
I mean, at this point, I think I have the least HP compared to Sheena.
Yeah.
Yeah, whirlwind that. We're psychic, we cannot actually use our hands for simple matters.
No. Can't do it. Let's see.
Dig, maybe? No, nothing.
The map is actually not useful, like, at all for this fucking area.
Can't you cause like a rain?
No. Not yet.
And whirlwind doesn't actually work on fire because it can only be used on rocks with specific ability properties, and
Bushes.
to blow away
And also
leaves.
that last thing resets itself. God damn it. Have to navigate here again.
Mean. But this didn't fix itself. So selective. Like, no, literally that werewolf is wearing a t-shirt and jeans.
Yeah.
Like a size too large t-shirt.
Yeah. Level 16.
The stream was becoming abstract art for a second, but now it's fixed.
Okay. You say so.
Mm-hmm. No, can't jump over the knee-high rock.
Nope.
It's always me.
Without a doubt.
move. Now get over there straight away before it disappears on screen
Yeah.
transition.
Totally.
I can imagine some of these things really are helpful to, like, you know, disappear when you change screens, but some other ones, like, there is no benefit to the ropes going
Right.
back to their place, because you cannot actually, like, set them, you know, set them down. There is no reason why you would want to do that anyway.
Indeed.
And it's very obvious they can let them stay that way, as we have experienced with that previous dungeon.
But they decide not to let it stay that way.
Mm-hmm. The freaking pterodactyl looks like something from Panzer Dragoon.
I guess.
Like, particularly the wings. But then again, if this was Panzer Dragoon, well, no, actually only Saga had that. The wings were the back legs and not the front ones, just for the lols.
just you know, to make it look nice.
Yeah, I mean, it was very interesting how it was the front legs which were the standing ones, and the back legs which were the ones for the wings. I mean, the dragon was bioengineered anyway; they could do fucking whatever. It also shot lasers, so there's that.
Panzer Dragoon Saga was the best one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm gonna save here because this fucking guy's gonna fight us.
Better fight us than to run away.
Yeah. Let's do this.
And that's another Mars G.
Ow. Ow again. Oh, bullshit. How come he gets to go first now? Fucker.
Weird, because you've been unleashing all of these powers, right? At least he chose the target with the most HP.
Yeah. Does sleep work on him? Nah.
Yes.
Oh, fuck you, you fucking fuck. God damn it.
Pretty sad. I haven't actually seen what happened, but just soft reset.
Fucking piece of garbage.
Maybe heal everybody with herbs. You want to get rid of them anyway.
Eh.
Whee.
Oh, now you fall asleep. Fuck, boy.
Pew pew pew. I wonder if they can still run away when they're asleep.
No, thank God.
Cannon? What is that?
With what?
It's like they said cannon is set to end your character. Spark is set to
Oh.
yeah. Oh,
It just means they're recharged.
okay, okay. Use it on Sheena.
Fucking. We now have Kindle. Kindle increases all allies' attack power.
And it has a black and white screen similar to the one used in on the Game Boy, on the original Game Boy.
Thank you, Nico. Now let's save after that, because that was annoying. Alright, let's see. Those mushrooms, by the way, we'll come back for them later.
Are they really a thing?
Yes, they are a thing.
What kind of thing are they?
They are a side quest, is what they are.
Oh, so you have like a peruser of crack, and you have to help him find another reason to live, which is the mushrooms.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
So we'll show off what it looks like. And then next fight, we'll show off the level 3 Mars summon.
Oh yeah, because you now have enough Mars genies to, right?
Yep. Tiamat.
Is it as cool as the freaking motorbike with the fire?
No.
No, the motorbike with the fire was good, but this is also great.
But yeah, we'll have to come back for the mushrooms and stuff another time. For now, though, we are running low on synergy points. Nico is now level 16. Good job, Nico. I always knew you could do it.
Recently one of my friends asked me about the try the triggers on the overworld.
Yeah, hold on a sec.
One of my friends asked me about the Castlevania 64 games, and I was like, Yeah, they're too hard for their own good and like kind of clunky, but they also have Nazi skeletons on motorcycles.
Yes.
In the playthrough of Cruelest Chris.
Actually, can we get the mushrooms now? Looking at this map, hold on. I'll know for certain after doing a certain thing. That's why I saved real quick. I'll check the world map thing once I go back. But yeah, I will find out for certain in just a moment here, guys. I could have swore you have to wait until you have peers in your party, though. Unless I'm wrong about that, which I might be.
So this world's version of Tom is not obsessed with nuts. Instead, he's all about the mushrooms.
Oh yeah, totally. How he makes it through the day, man. Rather sad, honestly. Okay, your synergy was sealed. I call bullshit on that. An asshole.
It's not. It doesn't. It's not synergy if I don't have to use MP to cast it, bitch.
Apparently.
Which is kind of like, you know.
Oh, we can get this mushroom. Okay. So then we should be able to get the other one then, too. Like, hold on.
Is there another one in this area?
Yeah, there's one more. Let's see. Ah, okay. I looked at the map and yeah, the other one you can only get once Tom is in the party.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... That said, can't wait to get Tom in the party because then fucking we'll have some more healing.
Yeah, instead of just you.
Right,
I mean, Ryo.
right. Ryo hates healing people.
He just wants to inflict suffering.
Indeed. Yeah, cause see, we need to freeze this puddle in order to get the other mushroom.
Can't you, in theory, put the put all of the genies from one of your characters to the other one and make them make their moveset similar?
In theory,
But it's not as effective.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'll be showing off a bit more of the class. We do have our fourth party member. Because unlike in the first game, it's actually pretty worth it to play around with the classes in the second one.
Mm-hmm. So not just the default all elements to this character.
Yeah. So, okay. This world map sucks. mean, I guess it does give you a general idea of, like, where other, like, towns are and stuff. But still.
I don't know, it does at least show you where the towns you visited are,
Yeah.
but the resolution is a little bit too small to actually. Oh, even better.
Yes.
Oh, but this is useful.
It is. Alright, so according to the guide, there's another genie around here.
So you can like zoom out to see if there is actually anything further down the road that you're going or something.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that, Neil. I had no idea about those two features.
What the heck even is that thing?
It's me. I refuse to use our fucking synergy crystal. Time. Too valuable.
You're just about to get to town. Besides, your main casters still have MP,
Mhm.
so maybe use them. Definitely the random encounter rate is much higher on the world map.
It is.
I remember in Nocturne, they actually specifically used that the fact that the random encounter rate was higher as sort of an indication of like slightly warped passage of time. You know, because they show you, they don't actually show you your character, they just show where you are as an arrow. And they use like the in-game timer, which is phases of the moon, as an indication of passing of time. So like when you're on the world map, everything goes way quicker because they're just showing you taking very large distances in a rather short amount of time, you know?
Right.
So the random encounter rate
There
is
you
also
are.
higher.
If you run from me, I swear to God.
Oh, this one's adorable.
Oh! Oh! Oh, it is so lucky. This piece of shit. Oh.
They tried to run away,
It
I
did.
assume. Ether actually restores quite a lot.
Yeah? It's nice.
Yeah, like you can actually get some mileage out of that.
Please don't. Oh, you fuck. No. Worse.
Kill the
technically. God damn it.
I see he killed Sheena.
At least
And
I
he
know where
already
he
used-
is.
And
Fucking.
you already used up revive.
Well, Sheena's the one with revive, so she can't do it to herself.
Dang
Of
it.
course.
But couldn't you just re-equip it on someone else
Not during
after
battle.
After battle, I mean.
Okay.
Oh,
I know where to...
does this mean we have to re-get the mushrooms, or do you already have them?
I think I saved after getting it. I'll check after this fight. Or at least I hope I saved afterward.
I mean, you have to get another mushroom in that same area later on anyway, so...
Yeah, I did save. Okay.
So even if you didn't save it, we could just leave it at that.
Yeah. There you are.
Okay, this
Oh,
is pretty-
fuck you, you fuck. At least when it comes to world map ones, them running isn't as bad because you just run around in the same spot until they show up again.
Hmm. Still, running away is such a pointless mechanic.
Yeah.
What is ice weak against fire?
Yep.
And what about electricity? Indifferent?
Say what?
What about electricity? Indifferent?
Oh, wind and lightning are the same.
So, yeah, indifferent towards ice.
Yeah.
Just do Tiamat.
Hopefully this summon rush kills this thing. Yes, it worked. Thank God. Got the Mercury Genie Chill. Chill reduces a foe's defense.
So you say that Mercury doesn't get its animal until the third game.
Yeah. Same with Venus.
Mm. I'm gonna assume, based on absolutely nothing, that that they are sea otters.
I'd be down with that.
Because why not?
Right.
Alternatively, the drops feel.
Why?
I mean, he's gonna sell them the Nokias.
Oh my god.
It is me, Feel.
Nico, you aren't messed up.
What, wouldn't you want a Nokia back in 2003?
I mean, yeah, but that's not the issue.
It comes with a Bluetooth earpiece.
So?
I mean, that's super hip in 2003.
I guess.
You could look like a total douchebag.
Yeah. All I'd have to do is wear a tank top and a flannel shirt and I'd have it all set.
Mm-hmm. And a Bluetooth earpiece.
Yes.
So people will look at you weirdly when you speak towards nobody, when they're looking at you from the wrong angle.
Yeah. Town. Don't get in between me and this town. Must rest it in.
Must
30
get ripped- Must get ripped off by the innkeeper.
Fucking goddamn.
I
30
think this will
fucking
be
coins.
I think this will be a good stopping point anyway.
Yeah, once I get all the items.
Mm-hmm. Since it's gonna be like 3 hours.
Yeah. Let's see. So it's a good thing I came in. There is an item in here. Should head out west across the river. Found a slate bomb, yay. There's an item over there that we can't quite get to as of yet. Oh, yeah, yes we can, because there's a lash rope here. Gives us the Thorn Crown, which raises attack power. Hello.
Now you can be like Jesus.
Yes. See, that's why Jesus was so strong. Elixir. There's something here I need. $18 coin.
You got 18 coin. Still have 17 more to find.
And hey, this is a familiar formation.
Use whirlwind. Read its mind. Unicorn ring.
Yep.
What does it do? Ah, I used to remove poison. Huh, weird.
Yeah, we had that in the first game too.
Oh yeah, you use it as if it were an item and it's just an unending antidote, right?
Yes.
That you can only use once per battle.
Yep.
So I guess that means we can sell all of the antidotes.
Yep.
I guess we can get rid of the smoke bombs. I think these sleep bombs can be pretty useful.
No.
I mean, we used them like once. That's more than what we ever did in the first one.
Yes, that is true. Let's see. So you have the Sanji Rod now. Does the Blessdonk? Nope, it's not as good as the Hypno Sword, so we'll be selling the Blessdonk. It's very short-lived as a weapon. How about armor? Or artifact? But we will be buying regular armor. Why did I even buy the adept clothes when there was a better one right there?
Day 10 in the Wendy's house. Being a Wendy worker is the worst. All of my coworkers are on drugs, and one of them is Mary the Goat. What is this Wendy house coming to?
Yes. So many game tickets.
You are gonna have so many chances to get your equipment that you so much want.
Damn right. Let's see.
I'm going to collect it just so I can sell it later because I don't have space to keep it.
Hey, Witch Doctor. I'm a Tower of Fortunes. Would you like to have a reading? Yes. Cost 20 coins here, which fortune holds. Will you pay? Sure. One of your items. We're gonna show him the mushroom. Are you prepared? Yeah. I see you inside a sacred icon. By listening to the voices, you will earn a precious item. That actually is a hint for a dungeon much later. Let's see. Let's see.
So is the mushroom now used up, or
No, we just showed it to him. We actually do have to actually use the mushroom for something else later. There's a huge mountain we call Magma Rock. It is a sacred place that the gods created long ago. Gee. Another rock dungeon, you say?
another place that gods created long ago? Good thing it's totally irrelevant to us, and it couldn't possibly have any meaning to our quest, right?
Indeed.
I would love there to be something like this, where like the whole town talks about some sacred place or whatever and it's like completely irrelevant. You actually go there and it turns out there is absolutely no connection to what's going on, and just like, no, it's just like people say that and nothing actually here happens ever.
Or you go there and then fucking like or you try to go there and they block you off and they're like, well, fucking why can't I go in there? And they're like, we told you it was sacred. Fucking get lost. Damn, you need permission.
And you never actually get the permission.
Yeah.
There's like no quests for it, and no quest for it ever. And just to fuck with people.
There we go. I just wanted to show off Psyleech before we went.
And like just to fuck with people, they put a save point inside of it, or something similar, that you can never actually reach, but it's there.
Alright. So with that, that'll wrap us up for today. Next time we'll be doing the Kibombo Mountains, and we'll be getting our 4th party member.
Finally.
So, Nico, thanks for joining me.
Mhm.
And till next time, guys, take care.